5 Republican seats are expected to pass. Lawmakers in California responding with their own redistricting plan. CBS News Sacramento's political analyst, Gary Dietrich.
This is day one of really the formal process of California moving forward on a November 4th special election to put in place 5 more congressional seats that would be favorable for the Democrats.
Hurricane Erin's powered back up to a Category 4 storm, and it's churning up dangerous surf and riptides along the U.S. East Coast this morning. The system's already caused plenty of damage in the Caribbean. CBS's Jared Hill.
Red flag warnings on beaches in San Juan as waves from Hurricane Erin crashed against the Puerto Rican coastline Sunday. Swells from the first hurricane of the 2025 Atlantic season knocked over trees, left over 100,000 without power, and sent floodwaters pooling around homes in parts of the U.S. territory.
More than 70% of Air Canada flights are canceled so far this morning after flight attendants walked off their jobs Saturday following months of failed negotiations over wages. It's left thousands of passengers scrambling.
We were supposed to be coming from Vancouver to Toronto for the weekend and then coming back home to Vancouver. But of course, we've been stranded and left here in Toronto.
Many passengers in the U.S. also affected. The airline says customers can request refunds online or in the Air Canada app. This is CBS News.
Progressive Insurance, with insurance for cars, home, boat, motorcycles, RVs, and commercial vehicles at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.
We also see hearing loss. Unfortunately, we started seeing death after death after death. When that passenger airbag exploded, it basically degloved his entire face. He lost his nose, he lost his right eye. The type of catastrophic injuries that one is more accustomed to seeing in a Hollywood movie, not something from a device in an automobile that's supposed to protect you. Morgan & Morgan has a national reach in terms of handling and prosecuting cases. Notwithstanding the team of lawyers that we have collected that focus only on product liability day in and day out.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit us at badairbags.com for an office near you.
News and weather brought to you this hour by Flora Animal Hospital, where we treat your pets like our own. Visit our website, floraanimalhospital.com.
When you might feel the hottest this week. 99 and mostly sunny today, mostly clear and 75 tonight. Tuesday, 100 is the expected high with a 20% chance for afternoon storms. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis. A heat advisory today with that high just under 100, but tomorrow may bring record heat.
Tuesday looks to be the hottest day.
Mike Edmonston, forecaster with the National Weather Service.
Matter of fact, you may even see a record high temperature around Greenwood.
He says the high there could be 103 tomorrow, but substantial rain is possible by the end of the week, and cooler highs come with that. A shooting at Club Metro early Saturday.
We had multiple people shot at this location. We had 2 females that were shot. Their injuries were not life-threatening. We did have a male that was shot.
Jackson Police Chief Joseph Wade says detectives believe the shooting was payback for last weekend's shooting at North Mart Plaza. A shooting Sunday morning about 3:30 on Dorgan Street. JPD says the person who was shot confronted a man who was trying to break into his car. That suspect, as you might expect, took off after the shooting, and police are looking for him. He's described as wearing a black shirt, khaki pants, and a medical mask. Canton police have acknowledged a rash of car thefts, and last week a member of the WYAB team was a victim, having a Jaguar stolen from his driveway on Sim Street. No arrests have been announced, but police are looking for info. Several landspouts and dust devils have been reported in the Delta. Friday, a landspout was spotted and videoed south of Belzona. That's a weak kind of tornado, not with a thunderstorm. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away, Chip away, that's what I'm gonna do. Sweet little mama, I wanna get next to you.
And good Monday morning. Did you see that?
It's Monday.
Did you see what this person said? Chris Stout. Good morning. He gets it right.
It's
Or she gets it right.
It's
I can't see the picture.
It's Monday morning.
Monday morning. Shane Easley, good morning. Beth Ladner, good morning. Jolynn, good morning. Debbie Bragansky, good morning. Glad you all could join us here on the radio program. Of course, I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie, and she's been getting her calendar ready all weekend long for, and it'll be available at Christmas time, and you can buy the Dawn McKenzie calendar. Good morning, Tavarius Smith. He didn't call me back, but I did tag him this weekend in a video thing online, how to cook barbecue.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, somebody was teaching that.
Okay.
Good morning, Russell McGuffey. I hear you played a few tunes this weekend. Yes, sir.
They were nice. They did a good job.
You went to go see them and Jeff Dunham.
Mm-hmm.
And was Jeff Dunham funny?
Always funny. He was a blast.
You know,
you
Russell.
See, Peanut's my favorite character.
Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. I guess when he goes on his tours, each city he goes to, he creates new material. So he had a lot of fun with us Mississippians.
Good morning, Andy Devine. So you had new material. What was it? Give me a joke.
Well, I mean, just talking about the Choctaw Indians and wah kind of stuff.
Well,
and,
that's probably stuff that you have because you probably do a lot of Indian casino tours.
Yeah, maybe so.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
but
it's hard to be just spontaneously funny like me.
Oh, come on now. But it was an hour packed full of laughs. I really had a great time.
Good morning, Jeff Thomas. Did I enjoy the honey butter biscuits? Yes, I did.
You had biscuits without me?
Well, he brought them to the restaurant Saturday.
Yeah.
From come on, Chip, Churches.
Oh.
Okay.
I gotcha.
But you know, they were good.
Yeah.
They were good.
But they weren't homemade.
They weren't homemade.
Let's see. I had a homemade biscuit somewhere this weekend. Oh, there is. I want to put a shout out to the hometown Philadelphia Pancake House.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. They had a menu that was just packed full of delicious food for a little bit of money. You left there with not being able to eat all that was provided to you for what you paid for.
It looks like Tavarius is sucking up. It says, Chip, you got people thinking we don't like each other. Please advise them we have been friends for 12 years. We've known each other for 12 years. Nah, Tavarius and I get along real good, and we are friends, and a lot of people don't realize that. And I only poke fun at my friends because I know they can take it, but he can't because he's short.
Take it.
Because he's short.
He's short.
Good morning, Lloyd Travis. What is this? Did you see about the latest work on Metro Center? It was on Channel 16. Something surprised the redevelopment out there. I saw something on Channel 16, but they weren't the development they were talking about was what was going on over by the Costco, the new Aldi's and the new TJ Maxx and all that's coming over there to Ridgeland on beautiful Highland Colony.
Well, there is some rumblings going on about redevelopment in the Metro Center, but I see is it just a Ponzi scheme to steal more money from us tax-paying citizens.
That's exactly right, especially when they refer to him, good morning, Mr. Duncan.
But, I had a great idea about Metro Center in my sleep one night.
Okay.
It would be lovely if someone could go in there and make it apartments. There's so much need for homes these days. Why can't they just go in there and make those stores
could,
apartments?
So they could go make all that apartments,
Mhm.
have indoor walking for senior citizens. It'd be
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
And then we could move everybody. We'd cut the water on, but they probably got an old water bill too.
Well, that somebody has to eat that water bill. Like somebody's going to eat that $400,000 when it.
Why? And then today we had the mayor's new in Jackson, the mayor's new housing council.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to get together to discuss what to do about housing.
Yeah.
Well, I think the first thing you need to do with your housing council is go ask all the people that own apartment complexes, especially if they're getting HUD money or something, why they don't pay their water bill.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a good question.
I mean,
and why did the city allow them to get away with it?
And why is it still
all
on?
Those months and years?
And it's like the one that they've been talking about, the guy that's been in the news, Mr. Little, who has had an apartment complex that he hadn't paid taxes on in a few years.
Mm-hmm.
And he hadn't paid water, what was it, in a year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah. Why aren't those people in jail?
Why? I mean, I don't know if it's, well, if it, basically you're stealing services.
Right.
But you're not stealing them if they keep giving them to you.
That's true too.
Okay. And then David Wingate, the judge, who delayed the Rudy Warnock trial 10 times, 12 times, something like that. He went over here on this situation and has extended the water, like they got 7 days and they got 7 more days. Who's paying for the water they're getting now?
That's right.
And if there was a great leak over there that was causing the bill to be higher, according to some officials, what's going on now? That's just leaking all over the ground. I'm sure we're not. Are the taxpayers paying to fix this place up? I mean,
many questions.
I mean, you're not making any sense. And then to take the responsibility for a piece of property that you're allowing people to go on and you're providing services to it. I mean, it shouldn't have water. It shouldn't have electricity. It shouldn't have anything going to it because it's not a legal opened business.
That's right. This guy didn't even have credentials to own a business here in Mississippi.
Correct. I mean, what's going on? I mean,
there's
so you got
some backlying stories to this story.
Well, I mean, and you also go a little bit further down the road and you look at all the different apartment complexes in Jackson that owe $8-9 million, and they're saying, well, we got to raise the water bill to pay for this. That's the same thing that happens to all of us in these cities that are given away 503Cs. They go to the taxpayers and the business owners and say, y'all have to pay for all these people that live in government housing so they can live in government housing.
That's right.
Meanwhile, the people that own those government housing are not paying their bills at all. And you just let it go. And then, of course, you're looking at this situation where if you have a corporation set up and you got all this going, you got too many bills, you file bankruptcy, form a new corporation.
And go on your merry way.
Go buy it for next to nothing.
Yeah.
And be done.
Yep.
Because I believe if you owned it right now, you could sell it for whatever you could get for it to yourself and accept the offer to this other company. Then the old company, you'd bankrupt and let it go.
Yep.
Because you want to buy it before it goes to auction. So if there was a deal worked out, that other company's going to say, we're just going to write it off. And then the state writes it off. The government writes it off.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Okay. So let's take a break and we'll be back. It's Supervisor Day, y'all.
Ooh.
Supervisor Day. It's also Canton Alderman Day. Or rather, the work session. We'll talk about all that. And we'll talk a little bit more about the stolen car in just a moment, right here on WYAB. We'll talk a little bit more about the stolen car in just a moment.
1039 WYAB. Hi there, it's Lori from the mailroom. Of course you know we offer shipping with UPS, FedEx, DHL, and the Postal Service. But did you know about all the other services we offer? If you need to have signs made or business cards, brochures, or postcards, we can do that. If you need copies, laminating, or binding, we can do that too. Do you need a notary, need to send a fax, or get a passport photo? Of course we can do that. Come check us out. We are south of Germantown High School at 272 Calhoun Station Parkway, Suite C, mailroomgluckstadt.com.
This is Jack Hoffman. For nearly 31 years, Tico's Steakhouse has been a staple of fine dining in Jackson, Mississippi. Dad has long since desired for me to come work alongside him. And now that I'm here, I would like to invite you to come experience our family tradition of our hospitality, sizzling steaks, and healthy poured beverages. Our dining rooms are open and we are taking reservations. Our private rooms are also available along with takeout. Call today or stop in and experience Tico's in the second generation.
Tico's Steakhouse, East County Line Road in Ridgeland, 601-956-1030.
What are people saying about Tom's Fried Pies in Richland?
I'm on a diet. I don't want to be down there at Tom's Fried Pies. We had a good time. When I tell you the crust was flaky, I'm talking about buttery. This was nothing like I've ever tasted. Ever. I mean, I've never tasted anything like that, man. It was nice. Atmosphere was nice. Everybody there was nice. Because I'll be back, even though I don't post with my diet. I really enjoyed myself.
Tom'sFriedPies.com. Tom'sFriedPies.com.
Feeling a little less these days? Less energy? Less drive? You're not just getting older. It could be low testosterone. It impacts millions of men, affecting your energy, mood, and even your performance. But there's a clear answer. Men's Health of Mississippi is offering a free testosterone screening. That's right, a free test to see if low T is holding you back. Take control. Reclaim your vitality. It's time for the edge you need, the care you deserve. Schedule your free screening today at menshealthms.com.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. But with Watkins Construction and Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
Y'all come see us at Flora Animal Hospital, your trusted hometown vet. We offer a wide variety of veterinary services, including boarding. Dr. Kaylee McCary is a Madison County native who has been serving the Flora community and surrounding areas since 2013. She leads our team of highly trained and compassionate women. We are located at 740 Highway 49 in the Cotton Exchange Plaza. Call us today at 601-879-3222. At Flora Animal Hospital, we treat your pets like our own.
Do you find yourself wanting to make a change when it comes to your smile? Dr. Camille Sandifer and her team at Sandifer Orthodontics make beautiful smiles happen. Dr. Sandifer offers top-of-the-line treatment options such as Invisalign and Damon braces. Sandifer Orthodontics now serving patients in their beautiful new Highland Village location, as well as by appointment in Brandon. Remember, a smile makes a big first impression, and Sandifer Orthodontics wants to make you a success. Visit our website at sandiferortho.com or call 601-981-5004 to schedule your complimentary consultation today.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. This is the program that everybody has to listen to worldwide on the web at wyab.com, and also they watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble. They've watched us on the Blunt Force Trauma on X. They also watch us on the Chip Matthews on X. Whew, we're just worldwide. And this morning, it's real interesting. I looked, and Putin is watching our program to see if we're going to say anything about Zelensky.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I'm just like, geez, I don't want to get in it.
Yeah.
I try to stay out of trouble.
There's
But everybody says I get in the middle and cause all this drama politically all the time. Good morning, Gayla Dodd. They say I always get in the middle of it.
Well,
okay.
There's no better place to be.
Trump will call me later on today and say, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah.
They're ganging up on me. Brought all these English people here with me. They're not going to do anything. Okay, let's talk about these nightclub shootings that are occurring the one that was at Club Metro.
Yep.
And they're looking for the owner of the guy that owns Club Metro. 'cause
Really?
He was not there because they wanted to discuss it with it. And
Yeah.
they said this was a retaliation shooting for last Sunday morning shoot over on North Mart Plaza or North Mart Road, whatever that is.
Is that where there's 8 people got shot up? Was it 8 people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all, the problem is it's Sunday morning at 3 a.m. or Saturday morning at 3 a.m. Clubs are supposed to be closed.
Yeah.
So I think to save Jackson, and this needs to become Clay's hill to down, and that way he can say he saved it,
Yeah.
which he's been working hard on it.
Yeah.
I think that he needs to start a campaign to close everything in Jackson, in the Jackson city limits.
Mm-hmm.
If it serves alcohol, grocery store or anything, it closes at midnight.
Yep.
Closes at midnight. Then you wouldn't have to worry about it. They say you got to get a security. I was watching the Gold Tooth. He does have a gold tooth, doesn't he? The police chief.
I think so.
Gold tooth. And he on TV. He spends all his time press conferencing.
Yeah.
And he was talking about we got to get out here and we got to go through their surveillance plan. We got to go through the cameras and see what kind of camera system they have. We got to know what security they have.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go to all the bars and bars open in Jackson. It'd be bars and restaurants, y'all, that you would have to go to and find out what all their plans are at each one of them. Because some of them may not have heard the news of what's going on.
Goodness.
You get code compliance out and start riding through these neighborhoods, and some of these bars that are open,
Yep.
nobody knows they exist to begin with. They just open them.
Mm-hmm.
We had one a few years ago when Frank Melton was around, that he went into an area of town where they brought in a generator and it opened the club, and it was gangs that had opened the clubs, and they were doing it openly, making money.
Without the proper credentials.
Without any credentials. And it just taken over someone's building.
Yeah.
And just did it. And I'm like,
well, nothing good happens after midnight, but I really would like to see
you stayed up after midnight this past weekend.
Well, I did a little bit. I did.
Good morning, Johnny Martin and Lloyd Travis.
They bring in the National Guard, though. That'll shut all that stuff down real fast.
And Shane Easley. Yes, the National Guard would. You got to do something to help the people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the big thing is you got twofold way to fix it. You can either shut all these clubs down, and then start figuring out a way to have an entertainment district that you could control.
Right.
But be careful not to be building an entertainment district that just makes it easier for you to pick up all the bodies in one location.
That's true.
You got to be careful. You got to do it right.
That is so
and
true.
then, of course, anybody want a pastrami sandwich? No. That is gone completely crazy in Canton. But they're up there filming, and I hope the residents will calm down.
Yeah. So hot. I was up there one day last week going to the courthouse, and it's just.
Well, that's the mayor's fault.
Why?
Because he hasn't air conditioned the town, the whole outside, whole outside of the town. Since they say that I get on to him all the time. Let's just get on to it. That town is too hot.
Yeah.
And it's your fault.
Yeah.
You gotta cut on some air conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
That's a movie set. The entire town's a movie set.
Yep.
It's got to look that way.
The grass looked good on the north side of the. I guess all those trees that had been cut down.
It's amazing
dying.
what sunshine and water.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to look at it this way. The humidity that's in the air right now is equivalent to water. And the plants are pulling that in.
Yeah.
And the sun, and it's like being watered all day slowly. I know it feels like that. I know that. And I've been doing my walk every day.
You have?
I've done it.
You walked through the weekend?
I started, all weekend long.
Oh, good for you.
I made mistakes of starting at noon.
Oh my, that's not smart.
And I would melt. And I'm going, well, I got to be getting lighter. I got to be losing weight. I got to be getting in great shape because I'm melting. And I do. I'm doing it different right now. Right now, it's as far as I can go in the first 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And at 40 minutes, I turn around and come back.
Okay.
So the other day I made it from, I guess where Shuckers is,
Mm-hmm.
across 55.
Oh,
on
really?
that trail.
Yeah.
All the way
okay.
across 55 and then came back.
Oh my.
That's
You
good.
did some walking there.
Yeah, I got
You're
on
looking like you're thinning up over there a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We'll know when we get on the scale.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's that. And then as far as the car theft goes, y'all made that go viral. I've actually started to get paid
Really?
on the post of my car being stolen. So that's great. Get up early and walk at 4 a.m. Do you?
They don't understand.
I get up to come here at 4 a.m. and that requires X amount of coffee,
Mm-hmm.
which I had my coffee. So,
Yep.
and because I ran out of the mushroom stuff.
You did?
Yes.
Well, that might be a good thing.
Yeah, well, I found out I was on auto delivery, so it will be in today. I got to stop auto delivery, but I will not buy another thing without doing it. So I will do it for the
next.
It took me 3 weeks to get through it the first time. It's supposed to be for a month. I guess I'm overdosing on shrooms. Won't be the first time.
Well,
at least I ain't got to go pick them up out of the field and pinch them and make sure they turn purple. Have you ever heard of that?
no, but I witnessed a lot of people back in the late 70s doing that.
That's when I was doing it.
Yeah.
Jeff Thomas, cold coffee with honey. Heck no. Hot coffee, no honey.
Yeah.
Will Brown, good morning, Chip and Dawn. You know, maybe we will go ahead and say this. I've been looking on Marketplace and I think I found my car.
Really?
In Jackson.
Yeah.
For sale in parts only.
Well, we kind of knew it was going to end up down there.
Yeah, well, if they're selling it in parts only, then that means they don't want you. They're trying to say, they're saying engine's available and fine. They're saying the transmission's available and fine. They say the front end, the back end, fine.
Yeah.
The doors are for sale, fine. I'm going, well, if all that's fine, you should be selling the whole car, not part of the car.
All right.
Now, it does have a major dent in the top of it, from what I can tell in the picture. But until I go check the VIN number,
yeah,
we don't know. And then the question is, should I go check the VIN number or should I give it to a policeman to go check the VIN number?
Well, maybe you need to.
Will there be any car left by the time they get over there?
Yeah. I wouldn't trust the police to go by themselves to take care of it in Jackson.
Well, it's Jackson police. Would I report it to Canton police? And then they would go? Well,
I would go with the sheriff's department. If I wanted something done, I think I'd stay with the sheriff's department.
Let's see. Roger, I have some tools if you want to put it back together. Well, yeah, I want to buy back my car each piece at a time. Yes. And put it back together. Oh, well. Let's take another break. We're going to come back and talk about the supervisors meeting today in Madison County, also in Hinds County. And then, of course, you have city meetings today. We got the work session in Canton. And then, of course, tomorrow is voting day. And, of course, we'll talk about if I'm on the agenda or not. We'll talk about that when we get back right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB. We get back right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie.
1039 WYAB.
It can be hard to move past the guilt, times of weakness, and regret, knowing you weren't there for your family when they needed you the most. But there is life after addiction. We're seeing broken families restored, one man at a time, through our vehicle, cash, and thrift store donations. It's given Mercy House Adult and Teen Challenge the ability to help these men succeed in having better lives. Donate a vehicle, running or not, and we'll come pick it up. Call today, 601-572-7296, or visit us at vehicledonationsms.com.
At Bank of Yazoo, we believe that common sense makes for better banking. That's why we've taken our array of checking accounts and simplified them for you, boiling down features and benefits to create our new you, achieve you, benefit you, and protect you checking accounts. Ready to discover how simple is better? Talk with us today. Bank of Yazoo, Bank of You. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Bank Plus makes it easier to bank. With extended drive-through hours plus 24/7 online and mobile banking, we're here when you need us. Lost your debit card? Get a new one instantly at any Bank Plus location. No waiting for the mail. And interactive teller machines offer drive-up personal service 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
B-Dubs cocktails, pretzel knots, and mozzarella sticks. It's all on me today.
Oh, so you're happy hour rich when the happy hour menu is only $3 to $6 from 3 to 6 p.m.
$3 to $6? That's crazy.
You know we're at happy hour right now from 3 to 6 p.m.
It's happy hour crazy.
We were here yesterday too.
Crazy.
Quit playing. I'm gonna let you pay though. Food, beer, and cocktails for $3 to $6 from 3 to 6 p.m. Buffalo Wild Wings for the greatest of all times. Monday through Friday only. Beer deals available all day at participating locations. Taxes and fees apply. Dine in only. Drink responsibly. Offers vary by location. Void where prohibited.
You can show your pride and patriotism in honor of the 250th birthday of this great nation by proudly flying a flag. And a complete flag source on I-55 in Jackson is the place to find it. All sizes for all purposes. And they have the official 250-year celebration flag. Have a look at CompleteFlags.com. That's CompleteFlags.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Yes, I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. This is the Monday morning edition of the greatest show on earth, the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB. Of course, beginning at 7:07, it's the other greatest show on earth, the Clay Edwards Show, which he's going to make it in. His birthday was yesterday. I have seen that he has eaten steak with everyone in America. I went out to have a steak with him, the steak sandwich at Cameron Garage on Good Morning, Helen, on Saturday. Friday they do steak. They do a steak sandwich. I couldn't wait for him to get there. He was running a little late. So I ate my steak sandwich. I would say that steak sandwich was, I'd say it was about a 14-ounce ribeye on a sandwich.
Nice. That's a big sandwich.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Was it tasty?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I'll have to drive over and have one day.
And a little more pepper. I almost called you and said, you ought to I did call you.
You did?
Yeah, but you were fixing to do something.
I was.
Yeah, you were busy.
Oh, Friday's the day I run my errands.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, I don't have to get her to come today. But anyway, this morning is the Madison County Supervisors meeting at 9 a.m.
Yep.
All your favorite supervisors will be there.
Are you going?
I don't know yet.
I think you should. I
need to find what the agenda. Oh yeah, there was something on the agenda I wanted to discuss with them. They're approving the rent for another voting location.
Another one?
Yeah, and the new contract and all of that. And you sit there, and it may be somebody that they've used in the past.
Right.
But it's another 4-year contract. I think what I need to do is go and ask them, okay, if District 1 can get by with X amount of polling precincts, and that's under 10, and District 2 can get by with 10 or less, District 3 can get by with 10 or less, why don't we get 10 or less in 4 and 10 or less in 5?
So they rent these precincts out?
Yeah, you rent each precinct.
So what do they rent for?
$100 or something like that for the 3 days. But
that adds up.
Yes, it does.
That's $1,700.
Yeah, but they also will do things like, let's say a church We'll pave the parking lot. We'll do this. There's some other in-kind services that occur along the
That
way.
cost a lot more than $100.
Yes.
I gotcha. I see where you're going.
Okay. Plus, they're going to hire probably in like in Madison County in the deep parts in the District 5, every one of those churches, even some that are less than 2 miles from the other polling location. We'll be hiring 10 or 15 constituents to work in there at $200 a piece for each election. And that's what goes on. I mean, I want to know, one, are we going to reduce the number of polling locations that we have in Madison County? Because we need to. Okay. Number two, are the rolls getting purged? I mean, I know in the past we always have been worrying about certain races, this, that, and the other. And we had people that were 100 years old plus on the rolls, which Timothy Jenkins, who calls in on a regular basis, used to be a major part of this show, but never shows up anymore. But anyway,
where are you?
I digress. He, he looked on the rolls when he was an election commissioner, and there were people on the rolls a little bit above 120 years old. So, and that's because of the great big black river water, I guess, that you can grow that old. But the question of the day is, are we purging the illegal aliens that have come in off of the rolls?
Right.
And I want to ask the supervisors, then I want to make sure I go to the election commission meeting, which is Wednesday. And I just want, because what's supposed to go on is they vote to purge people, and then that gets into the consent agenda, and then that goes to the supervisors and they approve it. I just want to see who's doing their job and who is purging people.
So what time is the election commission?
They meet at 9 o'clock, I think, on Wednesday.
9 o'clock on Wednesday. All right, everybody.
Okay. So, I mean, but that is a question is, if you're doing your job, people are getting moved. He's got 300 on here. What are you talking about, Timothy Jenkins? We have a telephone line. Let's see.
Which that number is 601-879-0002.
Okay, here we go. He sent me the agenda, which I sent it to him, I thought. Okay. And then there's a lot of things on the consent agenda that I was looking at that different people getting money and getting paid, and approval of the courthouse grounds for the flea market. That's good. That's good. That's good. Legal holidays. But, we got to get into this money that we pay for attorney fees and this, that, and the other, and that Mike Espy story. We got to get into that. We'll wait till after today, because when I go to the meeting today, I will find out what they've got to say about it. I'm also working on finding out the one-time money that the city of Canton got for the election. Let's go to the phone. YAB, good morning. Hey. Okay, what does that 300 mean? Well, that's what I thought. And I'm looking at it. I know, but that's why I was looking at this. This said last night, I was reading it, and it said that the church on Gluckstadt Road. No. MB something. Missionary Baptist, that's it. That's they were getting a new 4-year contract. Right. Yeah, this is at no, this is Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant MB Church on Gluckstadt Road. I'm looking at the contract. The contract says $100 per day, but they get 3 days, so that's $300. Right. But they do. But they also do take care of like paving the lot and this, that, and the other from time to time. Right.
But I do know when we had a different administrator, we had like $18,000 taken out of our budget monies, and it took me a couple of months to find out. And what we had done, we had paved a part of a parking lot for church, but then I kind of found out that we were still paying the church every time we had a
meeting, election.
an election, and I was told that I didn't need to worry about that.
Well, you know how that goes. You don't need to worry about that.
The fleecing of America.
If I remember right, they put our money back in it because we weren't notified. The election commission wasn't notified that they were gonna that the church was wanting to pay part of their parking lot to improve for the voters. So it's like we didn't approve that expenditure. So we got that back.
Okay.
Well, look, y'all go back to doing a fine show.
Well, thank you. We'll try to figure out what to talk about. Thank
See
you for
soon.
calling.
I'll do my best.
Okay, bye. Sir, that was a former election commissioner, Timothy Jenkins, who has been a part of helping. We as the Republican Party, we went out and trained several people to be able to work at the polls. Of course, we can't ever get any of them hired because they're Republicans in Madison County.
Yeah.
The ones in District 4 and 5.
Mhm.
Let's get that back down. District 4 and 5 will not hire Republicans to work in the polls because they're democratically controlled. But to take this a step further, maybe it's time, and I'm looking at all the money we're spending up at Sulphur Springs this week, permanent power transfer. What else we got? Then we got they got the some money going out for the softball parks. They need to build some hotels out there to where you can use the softball parks. But the thing here is, I wonder what the supervisors would say if I asked them, why don't we go ahead and get rid of the gerrymandering
Mm-hmm.
and redraw the lines of Madison County? Okay, Lloyd Travis says there's a wreck just past Ellis Avenue on I-20 East. All 3 lanes are at a complete stop for now. Just wanted to let y'all know.
Well, thank you.
I hope you gotten through there, Clay. Holy cow. Y'all might be putting up with more chip and Dawn than you realize. But that's what's going on, y'all. Y'all be careful. I-20 East.
That's
Okay,
toward
he's
Brandon.
going west. So we
Okay.
should be okay.
Okay.
But
if not, we have his back.
yeah, we got it.
Mhm.
But the reality is, why not redraw the lines? Because, for instance, if you drew, and the law says you draw the lines on a natural. So everybody in Lake Caroline would be in one district. You
Mhm.
wouldn't be able to cut a district out just to make sure that supervisor is not in district. If he was in Lake Caroline, he'd lose.
Mhm.
But if he moved over, he'd be okay. I saw
Right.
where even somebody brought up the fact that if they would put District 4 and 5 in and put 1, 2, and 3 of Madison County back into the district with 4 and 5, where they split the county, that
Mhm.
Benny Thompson would lose.
Mhm.
And there's some truth to that too.
There is.
But you got all these things going on, all this gerrymandering and circles and arrows and everything. Why
But the
not?
thing about go ahead. I'm
It should
sorry.
be simple.
Yeah. Well, they can't do that because then they can't benefit themselves. That's their number one priority is to benefit themselves, not their constituents.
And I believe they're using race to draw the line. And y'all know that when DEI was done away with,
Mhm.
that meant that race is done away with in deciding anything.
Mhm.
And I bet you today, and I'm going to ask for an application when I get to the Madison County Courthouse today. Let's say I apply for what job should I apply for?
At the supervisors?
Yeah, I should apply for comptroller
Okay. Yeah.
because she shouldn't be there.
Mhm.
And, she only got hired there because her uncle is on the board of supervisors.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she lost $2.7 million in 1 year.
Yeah.
And then got back
$8,000 raise.
$8,000 raise. And maybe I should ask them give us an update on the people that at least brought back 2.1 million.
Yeah. There's lots of things you can ask.
But on that application, if it asked me my race, that's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If it asked me if I am a whatever, that's DEI. It should just say you're an American or you're not an American. Good morning, Mitch Tyner, speaking of Americans.
Yep.
Americans. Garage pickup people. Yeah, I could be that. I could be garage. Well,
okay. Garage pickup people. What is that?
I don't know, but it sounds like something
garbage pickup people, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
I could do that. But anyway, I need to go apply and just see what happens. Maybe I'll be hired as the assistant comptroller.
Yeah.
To shut me up.
Maybe they'll give you some raises, huh?
Give me some raises. No, I'd be the fall guy.
Yeah.
Chip Matthews hired and blah, blah, blah. It's millions of dollars taken from the city of Madison, not Madison, Madison County.
Yeah.
And then it'll say, he's now living in a 500 square foot palatial estate out on the Big Black River.
You were showing me some of those older homes today. Yeah. You showed me pictures of where you learned how to play the guitar in the Dinkins house.
At the Dinkins house. It's called something else, but up on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
On the roof, we would get on top of the roof and we'd close the door and we'd put the drum set on top of there and the whole band would play and the police would show up and we couldn't tell if they were enjoying it or not, but they had the little blue lights on, so we thought that was cool.
Where's that music coming from?
No, they knew exactly where it was coming from. And we were trying to not be in trouble.
Yeah.
And we finally stopped.
Yeah.
But, that was part of growing up.
It was the wonderful, I guess it would have been the 70s for you.
Mm-hmm. Windows Walk. What is that? Mitch Steiner?
Windows Talk, maybe?
Windows Talk, yeah. Windows Walk.
We're having a fun time of trying to cipher out all these text messages. So Jeff Thomas came back and said, hire for pickup garbage with people that don't do anything.
Well, that's it. That's a lot of the people. Window Walk.
Window Walk.
I don't know. I'm lost.
Maybe you're window shopping.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well.
I don't know.
Let's take another break. Take our last break. We'll be back right here on the Chip Matthews program with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB. Take our last break. We'll be back right here on the Chip Matthews program with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
Can't take your team out to lunch? Have lunch brought to your team with Mangia Bene Catering. You already know Mangia Bene. They're the masterminds behind Broad Street Bakery, Bravo Italian Restaurant, and Sal and Mookie's. And now Mangia Bene wants to feed your office of 10, 100, or even 1,000. Delicious box lunches, salads, sandwiches. We even do breakfast. Take your next lunch meeting up a level. Mangia Bene Catering. Call Mangia Bene to get started. 601-362-2900. That's 601-362-2900. If you want the best health care, where do you go? The Mayo Clinic. If you want the best care for your vehicle, where do you go? Mayo Auto Clinic in Raymond. Mayo Auto Clinic does foreign and domestic vehicles and diesel repair. Mayo Auto Clinic has ASE certified techs with over 25 years of experience. You can extend the life of your car or truck when you take it to Mayo Auto Clinic. For cost-effective repairs and maintenance, go to the best, Mayo Auto Clinic. Open weekdays at 7 a.m. Highway 18 in Raymond.
Looking for farm fresh produce, high quality local beef, dairy, and desserts? Look no further than the Farm Store in Flora. We've got the sweetest, juiciest fruits and vibrant vegetables from Two Dog Farms, plus premium beef, all from right here in the community. Whether you're cooking up a feast or just grabbing a healthy snack, The Farm Store has got you covered. Freshness you can taste, prices you'll love. Find us on Facebook at The Farm Store by Two Dog Farm.
Are you a wine enthusiast? Are you looking for the perfect bottle to elevate your next dinner? The ultimate destination for wine lovers is 042 Wine and Spirits on West Government Street in Brandon. The locally owned, the locally operated 042 Wine offers something for everyone, from local favorites to rare vintage wines. 042 Wine and Spirits can help you find your next favorite wine. The friendly and knowledgeable folks at 042 Wine and Spirits will help you find the perfect bottle for every occasion. 042 Wine and Spirits, located on West Government Street in Brandon.
Here's a tip for buyers from RE/MAX Connection real estate agent Risa Jensen.
Buyers need to be ready. Start your mortgage process. If you're not paying cash and your mortgage, you need to go ahead and start that before you ever go look at a house. You walk into a house and you fall in love with it, and that's the one you want. And you've not even started the process, and there may be multiple bids on it, and other people are sending pre-qualifying letters with their offers, then you're dead in the water. You offer what you are willing to pay for this property, and know that if you don't get it, you're okay with that. You can walk away.
RitaJensen.net.
When you choose a natural diamond, you're choosing more than just a truly precious gemstone.
You're choosing a symbol of forever, formed deep within the earth over billions of years, not in a factory in China. I'm John.
And I'm Corey Ravenstein. At Juniker Jewelry Company, we understand the importance of legacy. We've been Mississippi's direct diamond importer for over 4 generations.
That's why we offer only natural diamonds, timeless treasures that become family heirlooms, passed down from generation to generation.
Every Juniker's natural diamond is hand-selected for its enduring beauty and brilliance, ensuring your story lives on in something truly exceptional.
Come shop the largest selection of gorgeous natural diamonds in the state. Every shape, size, and price range, all at the guaranteed best price in Mississippi.
From the Delta to the coast, more families trust Junikers than any other jeweler.
Celebrate your love.
Honor your legacy.
Naturally. At Juniker's.
Juniker Jewelry Company, 1485 Highland Colony Parkway in Madison, and JunikerJewelry.com, Mississippi's direct diamond importer.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here's your host, Chip Matthews.
I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie, and let's check with our helicopter reporter.
We're looking live.
Yes, we have a backup on Ellis on I-20. We'll get back with you at Ellis Avenue Interchange. Okay. Thank you. Captain Bob. What was the guy's name? Bob?
Yeah, it was Bob with Skycopter 3.
Chopper Bob.
Yeah, Chopper Bob.
Which was really Bob. Oh, come on. He was in radio forever. He was everybody. Bob Rawl.
Mm-hmm.
He was everybody's boss back in the day.
Yeah.
On the radio. But anyway, and when he was getting out of radio, he went back and did that. I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's, it's something you can't get away from. I was through, never coming back.
Here you are.
Here I am, a senior citizen, and now on the radio. But anyway.
Life would be boring for everybody in the morning time without you, Chip.
Well, thank you very much. They're going, is he ever going to tell us anything about anything? Okay, 18-wheeler fire blocks I-20 near University Boulevard exit.
I guess that's the same route, maybe.
It's probably the same one. That's not good.
I wonder if it came from the trash transfer. They catch on fire all the time.
You just never know.
Mm-mm.
So y'all be careful out there as you're driving this morning. Also remember that they've already started doing their DUI checkpoints for Labor Day weekend.
Starting kind of early.
They started last weekend, and the reason being is they have a window that, and it's a program, and if they don't do so many DUI checkpoints, and actually. One year they got on to Mississippi because they didn't write enough DUIs during the checkpoint period. Now, of course, me being a bar owner and noticing the decline in people that came into your bar,
right?
I would say that what was going on is the system was working, but the federal government didn't look at it that way. So I noticed that after that, they expanded the window.
Yeah.
For the checkpoints. And I mean, you're not supposed to be driving drunk.
Mm-mm.
But they always expand it back toward August, but not forward toward September, because that would eliminate people from going to Mississippi State, right?
Probably.
That's it.
There
To the
you go.
football games.
Hey, like
Of course, nobody at Ole Miss would be caught doing
not
that at
not
all.
anybody, not one person.
No.
So before we go, let's talk about. Did you make it to the city meeting? Your deadline Friday. Today's the day.
Well,
Tell
let's
me
see.
about it.
Friday, I experienced the Jaguar auto theft.
Mhm.
And I'd like to thank everybody who's had a comment on where it could possibly be and what could have been done to it. It's heartbreaking. What y'all are sick. The way y'all say my car has been torn apart. But so I go up to the city hall. I go to the police station because the police station told me that night when they came to my car, they said, well, we got to get all these numbers and then you got to sign a piece of paper before we can put it on NCIS.
Right.
Okay. I was going, NCIS. What's that? I watch that TV show every week. But anyway, but they couldn't put it on the computer
Until after 8 o'clock in the morning.
Till after I signed a piece of paper and those people weren't going to be in at 8.
Okay.
So I got there about 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
I signed the paper about 10:15.
Really?
I sat in the lobby for what seemed a decade.
Yeah.
And I sat there, watched different people come in and out. I could hear the chief, and I could hear the assistant chief and other officers moving around. But in that front lobby area in Madison, in Canton,
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you don't feel like you're the victim. You feel like
You're the criminal.
You're the criminal,
Mhm.
and you're sitting there in the lobby, and they're coming out, and they go, blah 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 blah. We need to run your driver's license. What's your social security number? I said, wouldn't you need my driver's license number? No, we need your social security number. You're going to run my driver's license and you need my social security number. Yeah, we need your social security number. So I gave it to him just to not be the person that everybody says he's going to come in here and be difficult. But I asked the mayor about that later that morning when I went to City Hall. Well, anyway, they got me out of the police station by 10:30. So 10:30, I'd missed.
You missed your 10 o'clock
I'd missed
deadline for the city.
the deadline for the city to be on the agenda.
Yeah.
But I got to City Hall,
Mhm.
and the mayor's sitting where the check-in point is, and there's no lights on in the building because everybody's off today.
On a Friday?
I was going, what the heck?
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on, but he said, she's not in. You can't get on the agenda today with her, but I will make sure you get on the agenda.
Mm-hmm. So
we will find out tonight if he made sure I was on the agenda for tonight.
So what time is that meeting?
That meeting is at 4:30.
4:30. And
So
that's the workshop meeting?
That's
for
the
tonight?
work meeting
Mm-hmm.
to where you can be on the voting meeting on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. That's complicated.
But you're supposed to let them know everything on Friday in writing so they'll know how they're going to act on it on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And Monday you argue about it. And I'm like, whatever. Welcome to
Dang.
Canton. Oh, we're running out of time here.
I know. It was a fast morning, fast
Yes, it
Monday
was.
morning.
Well, Dawn and I will be back tomorrow morning, bright and early,
Mhm.
6 a.m.
Is
You be-
Fred going to be back tomorrow?
Good question. His back's been a little bit down, but he came into the restaurant and ate last night. So
Okay.
with AJ, cool. Say goodbye.
Bye.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Clay is next on WYAB.